Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a young woman named Lily. She was known for her kind heart and beautiful smile. She lived a simple life and spent most of her days tending to her garden and helping those in need. Despite her kind heart, Lily often felt lonely and wished for someone to share her life with. One day, while walking through the village, she met a young man named Jack. He was charming and handsome, with a mischievous twinkle in his eye. They struck up a conversation and quickly became friends. They would spend hours talking and laughing, discovering that they had much in common. As they spent more time together, they realized that their feelings for each other were growing stronger with each passing day. They would often go on long walks in the countryside, taking in the beauty of nature and enjoying each other's company. They loved being in each other's company, and it wasn't long before they confessed their love for each other. Lily and Jack's love was tested when Jack received news that he had to travel far away for work. They were heartbroken at the thought of being apart, but they promised to write to each other every day. And true to their word, they did. They wrote about their lives, their hopes, and their dreams, and their love for each other only grew stronger with each letter. Finally, after many long months, Jack returned to the village. He and Lily were overjoyed to be reunited, and they knew that they wanted to spend the rest of their lives together. They got married in a beautiful ceremony surrounded by their friends and family. They built a cozy cottage by the river and lived a happy life filled with love and laughter. As they grew old together, they continued to show each other how much they loved and cherished one another. They would take walks by the river, hand in hand, and watch the sunset over the water. They would reminisce about their youth and all the adventures they had been on, and they would make new memories to last a lifetime. Lily and Jack's love was a true fairy tale romance, one that lasted a lifetime. And as they drifted off to sleep in each other's arms each night, they were grateful for the love they shared. They knew that no matter what challenges life may bring, their love would always be the shining light that guided them through. Years went by and Lily and Jack were as much in love as the day they got married. They raised a family and watched their children grow up and start families of their own. They were proud of the life they had built together, and the love they shared was an inspiration to those around them. However, one day, Jack became ill, and the village healer told them that there was nothing that could be done. Lily was devastated and could not imagine a life without Jack by her side. She stayed by his side, nursing him and taking care of him, hoping that he would recover. Days turned into weeks and Jack grew weaker and weaker. On his deathbed, Jack took Lily's hand and told her that he loved her more than anything in this world and that he would always be with her in spirit. He closed his eyes and took his last breath. Lily was heartbroken and she grieved deeply for her lost love. But as time went by, she started to feel Jack's presence around her. She would smell his favorite scent in the air or feel a gentle breeze on her face, and she knew that Jack was still with her. Years passed and Lily grew old. She had lived a long and happy life, filled with love and memories. One day, as she lay in her bed, she closed her eyes and felt herself being lifted into the air. She opened her eyes and saw Jack, as young and handsome as ever, waiting for her with open arms. Lily smiled and took Jack's hand, and together they drifted into the sunset, reunited at last. They lived happily ever after, their love strong and unbreakable, even in death. Lily and Jack were overjoyed to be reunited, and they spent their days exploring the vast and beautiful world they found themselves in. They visited breathtaking landscapes and met fascinating creatures, all while holding hands and never letting go of each other. As they roamed this new world, they also encountered many other souls who were searching for their own loved ones. Some were lost and afraid, while others were filled with hope. Jack and Lily listened to their stories and offered words of encouragement and comfort, sharing the lessons they had learned about love and life. One day, they came across a group of souls who were trying to find their way to a place called the Garden of Eden. They said that it was a place of peace and happiness where lost souls could find comfort and rest. Jack and Lily decided to join the group and help them on their journey. The journey was long and challenging, but Jack and Lily never lost hope. They continued to encourage and support the other souls, and their love for each other only grew stronger. Finally, after many days, they arrived at the Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden was more beautiful than they could have ever imagined. Rolling hills, lush greenery, and bright flowers stretched as far as the eye could see. The souls who had made the journey were welcomed with open arms and were shown to their own private gardens where they could rest and find peace. Lily and Jack were given their own private garden, surrounded by tall trees and fragrant flowers. They sat on a bench, taking in the beauty of the world around them, and they knew that they had found their final resting place. They spent the rest of their days exploring their garden, enjoying the peace and contentment that came with knowing that they were together at last. As the sun set on their final day, Lily and Jack lay on a blanket under the stars, hand in hand. They watched as the sky turned from blue to orange, and then to a deep, star-filled black. They smiled at each other, and with one last kiss, they closed their eyes and drifted into eternal sleep, surrounded by the love they shared and the beauty of the world they had found. This story is meant to evoke feelings of peace, comfort, and love, and hopefully will help someone fall asleep with the knowledge that true love lasts beyond this life and into the next, and that even in death, one can find happiness and rest in a world filled with beauty and peace.